Alright, hello and welcome. This is CT5. We're gonna continue some adventures with our whole impeccability, ready to strike bashes and floods and stuff. You might know some of these down here, and those are potential things I might change about the team, because I was looking at it, right? I was looking at it, and I just suddenly got this bad feeling. Because, like, while it overall makes sense, at the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself, does this actually do anything? And that's where I'm not convinced quite yet. I should probably play a few more games first. To see if it really meshes out. But, and also I think there's a mindset thing going on, right? Like, when I play, and I got two warriors on a team, my plan is smashy smashy, bashy bashy, etc. And I got the bashes. But look, if you just look at those little numbers. I like big numbers, but we only got little numbers going on, and so it's just kind of awkward. And, like, remember when I first made this team, the thing I speculated would be a big problem would be some combination of armor and healing, which probably is popular. Probably? Everyone still runs warriors, right? And, like, there are some very wizard-friendly maps that this team cannot deal with well. And so, like, that's kind of, like, the reason why I have these two staves on the wizard, right? Okay, this deals with armor as it shows up, except for Lichen form, can't deal with that. Though I guess, oh, hey, Inquisitor Bolts. Okay, so that kind of covers it. And the O-Sparks is a nice surprise burst, because that's actually what I might end up needing to snag a kill on someone. And of course, there's a whole issue. This team is meant to be a slower, the idea is get onto the victory squares, keep them off somehow, violence spin, etc., and then let Ready to Strike do a lot of damage. Except one, it only works 2/3 of the time, and armor still poops on it. So changes, I'm considering some changes down here, and I think the last thing to notice is that it is possible I'm doing a little bit too much with the inclusion of Flash Flood. At the same time, if I get it all, right, Flash Flood, Ready to Strike, and the bashes from this dude, the bashes get a lot of value, because I bash them into a wall, it still triggers Ready to Strike. So again, it makes sense, but I'm not convinced it quite works all the way yet. If I want to go with a bit more more of a traditional punch, I am considering swapping out pressing problems for Nova Axe. Hey, I get Violent Spin, I get some nasties. I still have a Violent Spin, I get some nasty stuff. But at this point, since I don't have the bash as much, I can probably change out this other weapon and the Advanced Crushing, and then probably swap these out. This almost certainly becomes Phantom Pain instead. Performs a similar function while also being better against wizards, and also Pathognize actually works out pretty hilariously with Ready to Strike as well. Right, the idea is I knock them away and then put Path on them. It's like, okay, do they move to get back in only to get hit by Ready to Strike again? So that's something I'd potentially change, and then while this seemed to make sense at first, I still can't help but feel that I can't really make the game last long enough for a random one of Ancient Grudge to actually do significant damage. So this might need to be changed out as well. But while we're still on the Flash Flood plan, let's just go with it, see what happens. Play a few games, and adapt. It's an important part of the game. Important. I should turn on the light. Yeah. Now on the bright side is, I caved in and spent some money and spent some treasures, sold treasures. Not actual money, I'm too poor for that. But I bought myself a second copy of Whim's Spiteful Bucket. That's the legendary arcane item with 2 Ancient Grudges and a Lava Pool. So now that I have 2 of those, suddenly I may or may not revisit the whole Ancient Grudge plus Pathfinding combo. Maybe. It's very tempting though, because right, I just cooked 2 of those. I got 4 Ancient Grudges, which feels like a good number. Then we can make something go from there, and then, hey, I can use that to talk about deck buildings related stuff. So that could be fun. That could be cool. I'll just have to remember that, because it's like, right, what's likely going to happen if I do reasonably well? I'm going to probably keep working on this team for a little bit. If I don't do well, that's when I get boo, and then that's when I change ship, jump off, and then hop onto the Ancient Grudge thing. That's when I make the new deck, and then. So if I do well, then I might just forget about that extra copy, that extra bucket for a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And as another fun fact, I may or may not. I have some ideas for like a little video series of stuff where I just ramble about Card Hunter concepts, which may or may not be fun. I have 2 very janky ideas. One is to just sort of like, literally just do everything on OBS and just like move like image files around and stuff of like the various characters. Alternatively, I make a second account and host like a dummy training game against myself, and to have all the time in the world to like move things around, have everything look like proper. We'll see. We'll see. Keep an eye out. It could happen anytime the next, next week or the next year, knowing me. Oops. But hopefully soon. And you know what? I'm gonna say it on stream as like a little thing. I'll have a video where I ramble about Card Hunter stuff sometime in February. That's the goal. It's official. Who knows if it means anything, because how many times in the past have I said, hey, I'll stream next week, and then didn't? Oh boy. 3 wizards. 3 human wizards. This person knows how to play. They know that human wizards are the best wizards. This team is not aggressive. The sidelines are wide open. Could this have gone worse? Could this be? Oh dear. Oh, look at how bad this is. Oh my god. Hang on, 1, 2, 4. Is he gonna start shooting my wizard right off the bat? Are you telling me that's what's going to happen? Okay, what happens if I go here as my wizard? Now this one can see me. Maybe that one can see me. And then I can't really see this way, and so if I go here, right, with the wizard, then I can't really see here, and I can't really support my team that much. Am I any better over here? I'm looking at potentially using a telekinesis on one of my own dudes somewhere. When in doubt, pass. And you know what? If he passes, that's actually fantastic. This person's hand gets better. This is actually about as good as it gets for my wizard. And this is actually pretty solid on this warrior as well. But getting the extra moves, I will take it. I will take it. Do I keep unreliable walk? That seems so wrong for so many ways. Okay, so he still 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He still hasn't done anything to me, which is kind of cool. Do I run and take some hits? I mean, he's moved, so it's like I should probably move. I don't care if this person gets it. Oh, sneaky little Vanguard. Am I just gonna get blown up? Should I have moved there? I could get hit by, like, wizards, they can do so many things, and we need to figure out what they actually do and what this team does. The beginning is always the scariest for me, because it's like, because you just don't know what's gonna happen, and You make some bad moves, bad stuff can happen. We're not even talking like sprint team shenanigans. You could just end up in weird places somehow. It begins. Oh, this is real bad. Cooling laser as well. This violence spin's actually pretty cool. It's kind of cool. You get onto the victory squares. Ooh, I could TK right now? I mean, I'm probably not going to get in range to TK his people. And, like, if I move my guys forward and get on the victories, that's generally better for me. So I'm going to do something a little extra. It's greedy. It's greedy, especially because this person hasn't moved yet. We don't know what the dealio is there. I'm just out of TK range for right now, but I don't expect that to change. I do have a flank move. Oh, that is so much difficult terrain. That's pretty good. Do I pass? I can pass. Right, as far as he's concerned, that was just an ordinary move to get forward. Okay, that's totally fine. I'm still concerned why this one hasn't moved yet. When someone's waiting that long, you know there's something up. Oh, I can't see. I have to go that way. That's a lot of... That's... Okay. Alright. Of course they'd have... Oh no, that was from Illusion? Still haven't seen anyone from this. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. That should be fine. When he plops the second set of illusory barriers or something, that's when it's gonna be sad times for me. That is so much difficult terrain. Why does he move there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 6 spaces, he's probably looking to blast my little ass. That's what I think is going to happen. Him winning that... Okay, he would have played Volcano by now if he had Volcano, so it's probably not Volcano. I want to be able to threaten damage. I was tempted to penetrating lunge here and then use the violence spin to get in, and then this way if he pushes me out, I do have a run to get back in. But by doing that, then he knows I'm really weak on that ward, and I don't have much from it. Right, sticking with the general plan of use the cards first, and then we can do some stuff to make some stuff happen. Okay, there's actually... I should have gone here, because, no, I'm in 4 spaces. Right, I should have gone here to stay out of line of sight of this one, who has the most cards. So that was a huge mistake. Fire. Push off Vanguard. Okay, that's probably overall better to have Vanguard against the Wizards and so forward thinking, but I'm an advocate of the Savant positioning, so we're going to make use of it as much as we can. And out of line of sight, but I can hop in with flank moves, so that's cool. Okay, violence spin. Get him off, get out of line of sight there, and again, we'll go here, be out of line of sight of this one, and thanks to the penetrating lunge, I have some flexibility. I am expecting like a telekinesis-like thing at some point. Passes. Okay, what happens if I pass, which is really tempting? I'm in a great spot. I'll pass. He does get to go first, so he has runs, he can run away. Mildly annoying, mildly unfortunate. I agree. But also maybe make him a little bit comfortable, maybe make him think I don't have stuff, but actually do have stuff. Goes there. And now we see how useless this guy is. Do I run forward with him? Almost certainly not. You've got, like, damage and stuff? I don't like that. Oh, he drew it this turn. Okay, that was very fortunate. So now we have some stuff, right? I have a TK to get him in. Oh, Cone of Cold? That's nasty. That's nasty. I don't like that. Okay, so not very useful, and that's fine. I'm gonna get out of the way again. See what you have. You have nothing. Okay, so we have our target. And as I get out of the way, get out of line of sight of this one. Healing dash. Everything makes so much sense now. Do I keep going in with this one? I think so. You want to get it out of the way, at least? Ha, did 5 damage to no card draw. Thank you, Impaler. That was good. We know this one doesn't have much. We know this one might not have that much either. So this is actually fine. Look what we can do. We can pass. See what they're up to before we move in our wizard. Because there's a good chance he's waiting to poke the wizard. And depending on how I feel... Okay, that was like kind of like a passing move, but it looks very ordinary. Looks right. It just makes sense. It looks totally ordinary. This is good. I'm mostly just waiting. You see that they're doing nothing. This is fantastic. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need to make sure I'm in in range of stuff. Something I'm tempted to do is TK this one like in the middle there. Oh, I'm out of range. For right now. For right now. There it was. That was something I was worried about. Okay. Kind of cold last couple turns, which is unfortunate. But this is still okay. It's still okay. You'll probably get a shot off. Attack is taking a lot. This still up? This is so rough. Six. Am I dead? I'm dead. Have to do it now. Okay. Laser. We're just gonna keep those sparks. I think ideally ooh, I get priority. It's like I want the flank move to be able to, but we can just go for big time funsies right now. 10? Damn. So close. So close. Could this be any worse? Well, not the victory swears, because he's going to shoot me. Oh, right. Cone of Cold, I forgot. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. No beacon. Okay. Well, I got the victory squares because I'm an idiot because I forgot about Cone of Cold. He should have taken the pass. I think he's just waiting to shut me down again. This all goes away, right? I'm playing. It does feel a little bit clumsy doing it like this, but you know, we can make some stuff happen. Because if nothing there, like this just dies, right? That just dies, and that's very exciting. Okay, we assume he's going to die. I'm going to play it and hope I get back onto the victory square. Okay, I tried. Best I could do. And you don't make him uncomfortable. I force him to do that. And now I have priority. Oh, he could just replay out barrier, like right there. He has that option. Which is very frustrating. And that's why I've seen no controls. Like he just relied purely on the cold wizard to slow enemies down. That are just saving them because he hasn't needed to use them. Oh, bugger. Keep Dio Sparks. Did he put down more? What happened? Can't see anything. I'm gonna pass. Gonna pass again. I can run onto the victory squares. This is the best place to be. And no, I can still shoot him at the very least, since I'm point blank, so that's pretty cool. So we'll do that. I made some bad moves. When I ran over here with my wizard, that was a mistake. I need to run in. I was a bit scared of him doing damage to my wizard, but that was the best way to get close. Because by going here, right, he locked me out. I went here, he locked me out with that. He made it really hard for me to move with the difficult terrain to get around the barrier. If it was going here, I could still... It just would have been harder for him. I could find an angle because all the people were there. So that was my mistake. I will pass. We need him to feel comfortable, then we drop the flash flood. So for now, we just pass. Oh, here's another barrier. Which is again annoying, but to be expected given that they're running illusion. So that'll force him to drop the illusion. What's nice, we can run here. He should have done it like that. Got a lot of sparks. Drew them all. Not enough damage. He spent his move. That was a mistake. I should use the magma spray first. He's gonna get behind. 16, 17. Bugger. That reliable hide armor. I lost to reliable hide armor. I lost to reliable hide armor. Oh yeah, that's smart. This team sucks. Doesn't do anything. And I say that because it's just a hard, like, it's already gonna have a hard time dealing with warriors, even, right? Like, I mentioned when he's building the team, right? We'll do one more. You need data. You can't make everything off of one thing, right? But it can have a hard time against warriors as well. Like, it needs the violent spins to help get control. It doesn't do enough damage against them, etc., etc. And then there's no movement on the team whatsoever, so it cannot